loves, welcome to today's video. My name is Barbara if you are new, and for those who are not, to my subscribers, welcome back. I hope all is well. So if you clicked on today's video, we are doing a detailed kinky twist tutorial in collaboration with Hotbraids. Now, Hotbraids sent me some beautiful afro kinky hair that's 100% human hair. The length I received is 16 inches, jet black, and along with the hair, as you can see, they sent me some goodies that will definitely be helpful for the installment process for today. Now, everything used in today's video will also be linked down below in the description box. So this hair comes as bulk hair, so I did receive 5 bundles, and out of the entire 5 bundles that I received, I used about 4.5. Along with the packaging, they did also send a maintenance tips card, so that way you know how to upkeep the hair, because once again, this is 100% human hair. Starting off, here's a few items that I'm going to be using, such as a hair rack, some combs, some edge control, a curling smoothie, some water, and a spray bottle, and of course some clips. So just starting off with sectioning out my hair, I'm just going to part my hair down the middle, and then I am going to be parting from ear to ear. That's how I always like to start off. Anytime I do my hair, it's just easier for me. And also anytime I do my hair, I like to start from the back just to do the hard part first. Does anybody else feel that way, or do you do the easy part first and then the hard part? Let me know in the comments down below. But anyways, as you see here, I'm just parting out the first row that I'm going to be doing, and I did need to do like a prep, kind of a warm-up row to get me going, but you'll definitely see what I did here. So I'm just parting out that second row, and of course just clipping away the flyaway so that way it's not added into the row I just separated. So I'm just going to take some edge control and kind of trace it along the line that I just parted out. I'm going to retrace it with the tail of the rat tail comb so that way I can have a more defined part. So here's the hair out of the packaging. As you can see, you do need to go ahead and pre-prep your hair before starting. It took me about 8 hours to go ahead and complete everything, but definitely get that hair rack and just pre-stretch out your hair so that way you can manage your time a little bit better. So to go ahead and elongate and to get the desired length, I went ahead and stretched out 2 pieces and then just layered them on top of each other as you see me doing here. Guys, this hair is so soft, it's so pretty. I'm so glad that it mimics my hair. And I was just thinking, I'm glad that the hair industry is expanding and diversifying to where we have more textures to work with, especially when it comes to extensions. Moving on, I'm starting out the twist as a braid. So at the root, it's going to be a braid. I braided about 5 times down. And then I don't split my hair into 2. I just go ahead and add my hair onto one of the extensions. And then I start twisting. So I like a little bit of slip anytime I'm twisting my hair, even braiding my hair. I just add a little bit of water, and then if you choose to use edge control to go ahead and make sure the ends of your hair does not stick out of the twist, then I would definitely go ahead and do that as well. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. But just going back to what I was saying, just to add a little bit more slip, I also like using some type of curling souffle, some type of gel, just to make the glide when it comes to twisting down. It makes it a bit easier and faster for the process. And then as you saw me, I just cut off the little scraggly pieces. I don't necessarily dip the ends. I usually just use some water and twirl the ends as if it were my own natural hair. So this is definitely the type of hair that you can do that with. Just take some water and just loop it around your finger a few times to your desired look. I'm just showing you here, this is what was getting me through the process. I was watching the cartoon called Teacher's Pet. Let me know if I have any 90s babies here watching, because this took me back. I was sitting here like a big old kid watching some cartoons, getting me through this hair tutorial, but moving on. So I'm just showing you right here from a different angle the whole process. So once again, I just laid the kinky hair on top of my hair and then just used my piece of hair as like a third strand, and then just started as a braid, braided 5 times down, and just added my hair once I got down to where I wanted to start twisting to one of the kinky extensions. As you see me doing, I'm just spraying a little bit, adding that souffle, and then just started twisting. Now there's definitely a numerous amount of methods that you can use to go ahead and get the twist started, such as like adding it to your root. So for instance, I've seen people crochet the kinky hair inside their hair. So for example, they'll braid their hair. So they'll part it how I'm parting it here, but they'll braid their hair and then just take a crochet needle and then pull the kinky twist through the root of where that braid was started, if you get what I mean. So I mean, I get it if sometimes, you know, you doing it this way, the braid slips down. Sometimes it happens to me too. So practice makes better. You know, whatever fits and whatever you have to do to achieve the style, do it. You know, you're looking at someone that's self-taught, and sometimes I have to cut corners and do what's comfortable for me because I'm definitely not advanced. So right now what you see me doing is contemplating whether or not I should do a full head of twist or just do one half in braids. So at this point I made this decision. I wanted something a little bit different. I reached the limit of how many twists I wanted on my head, so I'm just gonna do something kind of inspired by lemonade braids, if you will. I did a lot of hook braids, so I'll just show you right here exactly what I did and how to accomplish doing a hook braid. So once again, I am self-taught and I don't necessarily know how to do stitch braids yet, or I don't have the patience as of yet. So I just did a regular braid. If it came out looking like a stitch braid, then hallelujah, thank you Jesus. So as far as parting goes for the French braids, I'm just basically doing for some of the braids a continuation from the last row of those twists that I did. So I'm just connecting some of those parts. For this one, I didn't necessarily do that. I just did whatever looked right. So I'm just slanting the parts. And while making these parts, I'm not necessarily doing the whole part just the same size all across. The ones that are going towards my face, if you get what I mean, when I get towards my face, I make the part a little bit bigger. So that way I have enough room to make the design for the hook. Now, when it comes down to the hook, I honestly just eyeballed it. But you're gonna part. I just went up like maybe a quarter way up and parted slanting going back towards my face. And I'm just showing you here to get a more defined and neat braid. You definitely want to start at the very point of where you parted. Now I was struggling a little bit here, which is kind of funny. But I was struggling because of my nails, but I got the hang of it. So you're just gonna braid going down towards your face, and then you're gonna, well, I put edge control, and you're gonna go ahead and bring that braid and loop it back up towards the crown of your head, or wherever you have it to end, going the opposite way. Now this part right here was an arm workout, and then on top of that, like the top of my head and the crown of my head are the most sensitive. Look at my face. But this part, ooh, I was struggling. Face was all red. And then just so you guys know, just in case you didn't catch it, I'm just braiding with my hair first, and then when I get down to the ends of the braid, I'm gonna add the fake hair. So I'm just showing you right here, I'm just gonna kind of feed it in. So I'm gonna use 3 pieces to do this part, and I'm just unraveling where I left off on the braid. And then I'm gonna, of course, start the braid still as if I was doing a singular twist. So I always started out as a braid. So I'm adding that kinky hair, the extension hair, to my hair. And then I'm gonna braid down about 3 to 4 times, and then I'm gonna add my hair to one of the sides where the kinky hair is, and then I'm gonna twist down and continue that way. Now while I'm doing that, I did want to let you guys know, or just even mention, like, if you don't want your hair to come out as thick as mine did, then definitely don't use as much hair. You know, sometimes you have to eyeball it, sometimes you have to customize it to where, you know, it'll match to what you want your hair to look like, if you get what I mean. So my hair is just naturally thick anyways, though. This is what my hair would look like, I feel like, without the extensions, like especially when my hair was longer before I did a big chop. Yeah, these twists was thick, boo, especially at the top. That's the thickest part of my hair. And the crown is super thick. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, just, you know, you might not even need to use 5 whole bundles like I did. I used 4.5 to be exact, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have to use that much hair. Your hair may not be as thick as mine. It may not be the same length. It may be longer, like, you know, so you just have to do what's best for you. I'm just here to basically help you with the installment. like I said, I'm self-taught, so you have to kind of just learn what's best for your hair and do what you got to do to get the style that you want to achieve. Especially if you want to save some coins, you want to do your hair on your own, you know, like, hey, you got to do what you got to do. So, but yeah, I definitely love how this hairstyle came out. The hair quality is superb. Like, I'm happy that this is 100% human hair, so I don't have to worry about, like, you know, it matting as much. Like, just the quality alone itself, it's just beautiful. Like, I love it. It looks like my hair. It's natural, it's soft. So I would definitely recommend, like I said, the links are below if you want to go ahead and purchase your hair. If you want to do this style, you want to do something similar, even if you have locks, like, you can add this hair and to extend your locks if you want to. If you want to do, you know, improvise and make afro puffs, like, you can even do that with this hair. So this is just perfect. I was just showing you guys there, you know, that's the amount of hair that I had left. And because it is human hair, I just wanted to see, like, what it looks like straightened a little bit. Now, it's not coming out perfect because it's not combed out, of course, but this is me doing like a little strand test. I'm just showing you here it's not like any residue from, like, say for instance if it were synthetic hair, of course. So, but yeah, just doing a little tester for you guys so that way you can see what type of quality you guys are purchasing. And yeah, I like it. I mean, hey, it's natural hair. I love it. It's beautiful. Our hair is beautiful, okay? Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. But yes, you guys, that is it for today's video. Again, thank you Hotbraids for sponsoring today's tutorial. Everything used in the video will be linked down below in the description box. If you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that thumbs up button for me, and then if you want to see more of me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But other than that, it's always a pleasure making these types of videos for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you take care and God bless.